Hello, Capricorn. I am Iris, and I am here to do your March 2019 spiritual guidance reading. And for March 2019, did I say that? And I read my cards intuitively so that I can deliver messages that are for your highest good, that is going to move you forward on your highest path. So, having said that, the reading isn't going to resonate with everybody. So if there is something that doesn't resonate with you, that you don't connect with, that's okay. It's not meant for you. And so let's get started with this reading. So Capricorn, as I was shuffling and meditating on your card, I felt a sense of peace and happiness and contentment. And then I allowed a couple of cards to come out for you. And I like to do this in the interest of saving time. And the cards that came out for you were building blocks in reverse, peace in the middle, and chaos and conflict in reverse. And what these cards represent is what you have gone through and what you have accomplished as you move out of January, February, and even perhaps before that, and where you are coming into the March. So it really represents the work that you have already done, which is represented by the peace card, because that's what I feel that you've overcome. But when we look at the building blocks in reverse, the building blocks, like all things in life, we have to build things on a solid foundation. Otherwise, it is very easy for the perfect storm to come through and wash away anything that is rotten or isn't stable. And I feel what you have gone through is that process of getting rid of the things that just aren't working for you, the things that weren't stable to begin with in your life. I feel that is done now, and you've gotten to this place of peace. So you have accomplished quite a bit on your journey already. And then this chaos and conflict, if it were upright, it would say that that there's something going on here, and there's a lot of chaos and conflict swirling about you. But it's in reverse, which means that this has already transpired, and things are lining up for you, new opportunities and a new way of negotiating things. And I don't know if this is about romance or if this is about business yet. We're going to dive into that in just a minute. But there's a new opportunity to collaborate, to work with, to see things in a different perspective than you did before as a result of this clearing out, right? Okay. So let's see what's happening for you in March. Okay. So what is happening for Capricorn as we head into March of 2019? Sometimes these cards come flying right out. I love it when they do that. Sometimes they just take a second, so bear with me. What does Capricorn need to know coming into March? Here we go. Okay. And we have the Eight of Spring. And the Eight of Spring talks about juggling a lot of things that are coming in. A lot of things are happening all at once. and a sudden change of events. And it could be as a result of the chaos and conflict that is in reverse, right? So we have a new way of looking at things, and new opportunities to negotiate, and that could bring a lot of extra stress into our lives and have you feeling perhaps a little overwhelmed as a result of the sudden change and things coming in to our lives. So let's just see what else is happening here. I love this, that overall feeling of peace that you have. I think that is a really great place to move. Oh, that's too many. A really great place to move forward in life and in ventures and in collaborations and co-creations and moving forward in our life. Like we can move forward from a place of peace, and these cards are stubborn. When we move forward from a place of peace, it is always more grounding and sure-footed. Okay, I'm going to tap into this energy. There we go. Okay. Oh, we've got the Emperor underneath the peace. So this is, oops, too many. This is, being a leader. So I think, Capricorn, you are leading the charge on something, but, you're not letting your head rule the roost. You've got a nice balance between your head and your heart, and getting organized in whatever. Here we go. Thank you. Okay, so I think this does have to do with a relationship, your personal romantic relationship. And I think that what has transpired perhaps has been a difficult relationship. And I see, because the 10 of Summer here talks about the peace, the harmony, the stability, the light, having people in your life that you trust. So I think that this was about relationships, and the Emperor is underneath the peace card, and the chaos and conflict in reverse. Remember, I said it is an opportunity to negotiate and do things in a different way, So perhaps you went for counseling with your significant other and were able to find unity and a new level of trust in your relationship. And now you're moving forward with, your head and your heart and being the leader. And this is not necessarily you being represented as a man. If you're a woman, an Emperor can both be a male or a female. Okay? But what is here for you is in March is this harmony and stability and trust. And maybe you aren't with your significant other right now, but maybe you're looking at patching things up and how you can get together again, and how you can view the relationship and actually do the relationship differently, because now it's going to be built on a stronger, solid foundation. All of the pieces that were crumbling away have crumbled away. Now, as a result, if this is a separation, it means that, and I think that there might be children involved in this as well, that you've got a lot of juggling to do. And maybe you are reuniting with your partner, or maybe you have decided to move forward in your life on your own. But regardless, you're actually at that place where you are feeling confident and comfortable in spite of the stress of everything as a result of these changes. But ultimately, I do see that there is peace and there is harmony in the home, and you have people around you that that you trust to support you, whether you are moving forward in this relationship together with your partner, or if you've decided to go solo. So that is what I see coming in for March. And next I'm going to tap into the energy of what's the next right step? What are the next action steps that you need to take? So we have the Queen of Spring. And the Queen of Spring falls underneath this eight of spring, and that extra stress and that pressure, right? So this Queen of Spring is about, believing in yourself. You can do this. This is just temporary as you readjust to the change and the things that are going on. And it also speaks about balance. Yeah, it speaks about balance, and that there are people around to help you. And, don't be afraid to ask for help and support, right? Because this multitasking and feeling like you have to juggle everything yourself, while you can do it, and as you readjust to things in your life, you want to have balance. You're being encouraged to stay balanced and to lean on other people for support. And because this is interesting, I think for some of you, you have left the relationship. There are children involved, but you're moving from that place of winter and darkness and coldness, and you are now moving in to the light. And when you have these people here to support you, you can actually make this happen. You are being encouraged to move in that direction, knowing that you have the support of others to help guide you into the light. Because I think what's happened here is, I think that you have left a codependent relationship. But I also think that you have done the work, and you've removed what hasn't worked for you, and you are at a peaceful place. But you're moving, you're on your way, you have the support, you have your children, you have your family that is supporting you. One more card here. Advice for next steps for Capricorn 2019. Because remember, you are the leader in this family dynamic. You are the leader. You have the ability to use logic. Oops, here we go. Oh, and the Empress. Huh. So perhaps some of you have just given birth to a baby, and perhaps some of you just found out that you're pregnant. But whatever this is, it represents new life, success in the next journey of your life. I think that the cards are saying that you have what it takes to create whatever it is that you want to create, to give birth to new ideas, to trust yourself, to go confidently into this next phase of your life. And that all of the extra stress that you have as a result of the changes in your life, that you have what it takes. you have what it takes, and you can do this. And there is harmony and peace and people around you that you trust, that you can lean on for support to help keep you balanced, and so that all of the things that you need to manage don't come crashing down on you. But you're definitely it is the end of the time of the difficulty, and you're ready to move forward on this next path as we move through. I think the biggest thing here, the biggest takeaway on your next right step is don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay, and I feel like I need to pull one more card here for clarity. One more card for clarity for Capricorn. Yeah, yeah, it's awesome. That's awesome. It's time to go after your dreams. You know, have some fun. Have some fun in your life. Yeah. Yeah. This is about expansion, right? Moving from the icy cold over to the drier land and the sunshine. And this is like the spring, right? The springtime, and new blossoms are starting to bloom, and there's new life being generated, and there's a lightness in the air, and you're coming into March with that peaceful feeling, right? But that doesn't mean everything is as it should be. Right now you're just ready for the next phase. And as we move into spring, and you have a lot of spring here, you've got the 8 of spring with the multitasking and all of that, and then we've got the Queen of Spring about the balance and trusting and relying on other people and your friends and things like that. And then this spring is about, like, have fun as you move into this new phase of your life. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be peaceful. There's love. There are people around you to support you. It's just a matter of just keep doing what you're doing and just go with the flow. And as we move into spring, you know, just know that you have what you need to pursue your dream. That the coast is clear to pursue your dreams, whatever they are. Capricorn, that's what I have for you for the month of March. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, leave a comment below. I would love to hear how you connected with this and how you found this helpful in moving forward. If you would like a private reading with me, I will leave all of the details and information on how to contact me below. If you like this video and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and share with your friends and like and all of that jazz. So Capricorn, thank you so much for being here today. I send you so much love and so much light and so many blessings for the month of March and moving forward. And until we meet again for April, have a great month.